Tommy Paterna is a young prepper who knows a lot about guns, but he also knows their limits. He comes to the Forge store for training in other weapons.
I'm currently attending gunsmithing school. We basically learn how to repair, fix, and customize various firearms throughout the country.
You look like a young buck, man. How old are you?
I'm 19 years old. I'm going to gunsmithing school.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's cool.
Now I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah.
You've got a skill that's really going to be sought after. I mean, especially with where the world's going.
Tommy's in gunsmith school at 19, and like we as survivalists, not to say we're infatuated with guns, but we like guns. I mean, I see your pack. Are you a camper? Or are you a prepper? Or...
I'm a prepper, I'm a camper, I'm an outdoorsman. You know, if something were to happen, I'd be completely ready. I consider myself a prepper because I've always had that mentality of being ready for anything, you know, whether it be a human-made disaster, a natural disaster, or a military disaster.
In a catastrophe, Tommy knows ammunition can run out. That's why he's come to Forge.
What I'm trying to get out of today is how to better protect myself with a knife.
You ever think about what would happen if you don't have a gun? Like somebody comes up?
You know, that's something I've been trying to get into. Haven't really learned all that much about it, but really would like to defend myself when I don't have a gun.
Jimmy's first step is to assess Tommy's knives.
I've had this for a hell of a long time.
Do you mind if I see it?
A little more heft to it.
Are you doing it for wedging and prying, or are you using this for truly cutting and slashing?
I've used it to split logs, you know, little logs for a campfire.
Tommy is in good hands. Jimmy is an expert on survival blades.
I think the blades are warped.
I mean, well, the reason being is you're using it for the wrong purpose. In the 1940s, when this design came out, this was to kill the bad guy. So this was kill, right? This design, okay, never evolved for anything other than what it was designed for. And it was this motion and this motion on human flesh.
Tommy's first lesson, to understand each knife and what it was designed for.
So if you're using it for wood and things like that, it's going to break down very quickly.
All right.
Okay?
Tommy has a better understanding of his next knife, the kukri.
So what do you use the kukri for?
Basically just trying to cut through brush, small trees, again for cutting through logs.
And that's exactly what it was used for. The original form of the kukri was actually a 6-inch blade with a belly on it. They did it for 3 things. One, they had a lot of wild boar. 2, they have a hell of a lot of elephant weed there. And then when they had to actually kill something. But it actually has a throwing motion to it. And there is a specific way to throw a kukri, even this size. That's my weapon of choice, is a blade. This is, in the field, probably your most valuable tool.
Oh, yeah.
But Tommy's collection of knives is missing Mark's first choice.
It's one of our favorite knives, Parry Blade.
That's the world-famous Parry Blade. It's a British-made survival knife. As you can see, it's made to hammer, okay? It's made to pry, to get leverage on something. It's made out of true 410 steel. 410 steel is the same steel that they use on pressurized aircraft landing gear. He's got some good tools. He's using them in the wrong way. So now we're going to show him what blades are applicable for what situations.
Preppers know guns can run out of ammo. This can't happen with a knife.
So unlike the movies, we all don't have an unlimited supply of ammo. We can't go bang, 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 bang indefinitely. And so we're going to give Tommy some skills to utilize the knives he has and show him some of the knives we like to defend himself.
Okay, so the 5 main slashes, or 5 main attacks, are going to be the short slashes, 1, 2, 4 and backhand. Long slashes, 1, 2. And then you're going to have your jabs or your strokes, okay? So that's going to be really 5 main attacks. You know, you're not always going to be able to get somebody in the body. Best tool that you can have, quick slashes to the knuckles. Just use your jabs. People see that, they're not going to know what you're doing, but they don't want to get their hands cut.
The Forge team believes in a fight, the strength of the knife is as important as that of its owner.
Something that's made out of good steel, getting the right sharpening tools, it's going to last you a lifetime. You'll expire before this does, all right?
Good knives aren't just weapons, they're tools. In a survival situation, a prepper's knife could be critical to creating shelter.
Okay, so multiple chops. It's going to wear this blade down. Again, this is for slashing and cutting. So you take this blade, though, and you can see the various angles on it. So you use this for your tether cord and things like that. But, you know, it's made for chopping. It's made for direct angle strikes. The other thing that's a very important function about a survival knife is the weight and heft of it. in case you have to hammer something. You're building a lean-to, you're taking down these things, you're trimming off the edges. This was created to get leverage on said nail. So, you know, straight up. So you want to find it, find the groove, and get that nail out, wedge it out, okay? Reusable tool. This is 410 steel, pressurized 410 steel. You can pry a metal door open with this. It will not fracture, okay? It's really to pry and dig, pry and dig.